Hello students and welcome back to our Spot That English Error video series. In this 18th video in our series, we're going to check out two different but similar errors here regarding prepositions. And my word of advice for fixing these errors is don't forget to add the preposition. And I have these in quotation marks. I have the word the or the in quotation marks for a reason. So we're gonna talk about what these errors signify, why they are similar in both pictures, and how can we put the preposition the in the right place. So my name is Ben with English from A to Z, and let's get started. So can you guess on your own before we begin solving the errors together? Again, we have two pictures here, and I'm going to read them out loud, but I want you to decide at home what exactly is wrong with these pictures. The English is not bad. Now, these are real-life pictures. I did take these pictures. And, you know, the English is like 95% there. The errors are not that significant. They're actually the same kind of error, but in two different instances or signs here. So I want you to take a minute or two, pause the video right now if you want, but I want you to review the picture and decide what is wrong and how to fix it to be correct. You can take notes, write down the sentences, and try to figure out, using the right preposition, and I gave you a hint earlier, how do we fix these pictures? All right, so if you've taken the time, you've paused the video, you jotted down the fixes to the sentences. Now I'm going to read them out loud before we go on to fix them together. So I'm going to read the first one up here. Please test water temperature before using shower. Now, one error that I forgot to mention, but for a sign or a notice like this, it's not necessary, but you always want to have a period here. For a notice or a sign, you don't really need to have a period, but I think it's good just to remember for you all at home that this should have a period. The same could be said for this sentence here. So please test water temperature before using shower. Please, in this sentence here, please use bath mat and test water temperature before using bath. Period. So besides the periods, the main errors here, we are missing prepositions, right? So let's see how we can fix these pictures. And I'm not shaming anyone. I'm not going to name where I was when I took this. Obviously, I'm in a bathroom. But basically, I did this for a reason so we could fix the errors around not using this preposition. So we have the rewritten phrase and sentence from the pictures. So when you look at the revised sentence number one, what preposition are we missing? If you guessed correctly and you remember what I said at the beginning of the video in the title, the. Or you could say the. But the or the, we need to remember that the comes before these kind of subjects or descriptive words. So please test the water temperature before using the shower. So there are two thes prepositions that we forgot, or I should say they forgot, whoever came up with this sign, or this reminder here in the bathroom, in the shower. Please test water temperature. It should be please test the water temperature before using the shower. So we put the before water temperature and the before shower. So the sentence would be, again, please test the water temperature before using the shower. And the second sentence is, please use the bath mat. And bath mat is actually one word. It's not really a big error, but technically it's one word, bath mat. And test the water temperature before using the bath. Okay, so please use the bath mat. You can combine bath and mat together if you want. And test the water temperature before using the bath. So there are three thes there. Now, it's correct technically without the, but it's not 100%. It's like if you're an intermediate English learner, to get to that advanced level, you really need to use your prepositions like a or n or the or so and and but. You need to know those prepositions. I really want to emphasize to you at home watching this. You can't be advanced or fluent in the English language if you don't know where to write prepositions correctly or use them in spoken sentences. So you need to know how to write and to speak with prepositions. So that's why this is not perfect. You need to have the. You need to have the in 5 different instances. You need to have the before water temperature, the before shower here, before the bath mat, and again, the water temperature before water, and the bath. The shower, the bath, and we'll talk about it a little bit more. So again, we talked about there are 2 thes in revised sentence 1 and 3 thes revised sentence 2 for each picture. So same error, lack of prepositions. You got to remember the preposition. And I, quote unquote, there's kind of a the preposition. You have to remember the, hint, hint, the preposition. So the or the is the most important preposition in my view. Instead of 2 separate words like bath mat, again, you can combine it to be bath mat. So that's an optional change. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think we know that bath mat is written correctly. We know the word is correct in terms of the vocabulary and the meaning. So that's an optional change for sentence 2 there. So it can be 1 word. So summary of the main changes made to the errors in the pictures. The preposition error. Now, again, prepositions are a key part of any English language sentence, and either a or the will begin most English sentences before the subject words are used. The or the as a preposition can be used before a descriptive word or item or object such as a bath mat, the shower, even the water temperature to describe the temperature, the weather is another example. The has to go before these words to make sense in these sentences. Now, again, as I emphasized before, when you are an advanced English learner, whether in speaking or writing, maybe even reading, to understand fully, you have to remember to use prepositions like the, or a, or n, for example, to make the sentence fully 100% understandable. If you do not use proper prepositions in the right order, you will find that your English will not be as well understood or considered correct grammatically. Fixing errors when it comes to prepositions is mainly about being consistent, repeating your practice, being consistent in that you're not making the same error again, and you're practicing your prepositions more than once. You need to use it in written form more than once, multiple times. You need to practice your speaking with prepositions, and again, to be consistent about it, meaning do it each day, do it on a daily or even more than once a day. You can forget how to use prepositions or even to omit or forget to add them easily, like in the pictures I've taken. It's kind of sloppy to not include prepositions. If you want to get to that advanced level, which if you're watching, maybe you're at the intermediate level now. So if you're not careful, you can, not have a completely correct sentence if you forget the preposition. You got to review the sentences, whether it's for a slogan, an advertisement, a notice, for your written work at your job or at school before you publish. Before you publish a paper, a notice, a sign, whatever, you need to make sure that you review the sentences to make sure, again, that the prepositions, whether it's the or a or and or but, etc., are included in the sentence. So really, make sure you have it there, make sure you're practicing, you're consistent with its usage, and make sure you review the sentences to make sure, again, that the prepositions are there and accounted for, and that they're in the right order in the sentence. So thank you so much for watching this Spot That English Error video. This is our 18th video. I really enjoy this series. I hope you enjoy it too. Please let me know if you have any questions. For more information also about our digital products and services to help English students like yourself succeed in learning the language, please go to the website www.englishfromatoz.com. Also, if you like this video and want to support us, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, like this video. If you learned a lot, I hope you did. Hope you learned more about why prepositions are necessary and very important in general for English learning, especially for fixing errors. Remember, I really enjoy doing these videos. If you like this video, please subscribe. Thank you again so much for watching. I hope to see you in a future Spot That English Error video or on our YouTube channel. Please feel free to tune in again soon. Thank you so much, and have a great evening. Bye-bye.